3x minus x is 2x, plus 4x is 6x, minus 2x is 4x. Negative 3x plus 2x is negative x, and negative 2y minus 2y is negative 4y. We cannot write negative 1x. Five y plus 6y is 11y, but it does not go first. X's go first, so you should have negative 3x plus 7x to get a 4x. 4x plus 11y. Negative 7x plus 8x is x, and then negative 3y plus 4y is y. 5x minus 3x is 2x, and 3y minus y is 2y. Winning numbers today are 3, 7, 11, 14, and 20. The objective today is to transform equations from slope-intercept to standard form. And as a reminder, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, and you're going to put that into ax plus by equals c form. Flashcards. Which one is the slope? Slope is m. Which one is the intercept, the y-intercept? B is the y-intercept. If I wanted to put that in terms of y equals something, getting y by itself, what do I have to do? Have to do what? Move what?
Get the y by itself. Right?
Yes. Getting the y by itself. What do I do?
Minus 1 plus 1.
What must happen?
Going to move the 3x over.
And what happens to it?
Becomes negative.
Yeah, move the 3x to the right, it becomes negative. So y equals negative 3x plus 2. What do I need to do to get y by itself?
Move the x over.
Move the negative x over, becomes positive, then what?
Then you got to move. You got to get the y to be positive. So you got to move it. So what's this?
We need the y to be positive, but we don't move it to do that. If we change the sign here to positive, we have to do what?
Change the signs over there.
Change the signs over here.
That's free.
What must happen to get y by itself? Move the 3x and it becomes what?
Negative.
Negative. Then what do I have to do?
Put them together. Divide by 4.
Divide by 4. So dividing by 4 there gets rid of the 4. Here it creates a fraction, and on the back end it creates what? 4. Example 1. You're going to start with y equals 2x plus 3. And you must change this equation into standard form, which was ax plus by equals c. To change it into standard form, you must move the x term over to the left, and it becomes negative 2x, and then plus y equals 3. You may not have a negative number on the a term in standard form. Notice you have a negative number out here. In order to get rid of that negative number, you must change the sign of everything all the way through. So it should be 2x minus y equals a negative 3. Now this equation is in standard form. Here is example 2. Y equals a negative 4x plus 5. We want to turn this into standard form. Ax plus by equals c. Move the x term to the left and change the sign. There was already a plus sign by the y, even though it's not written. You have a positive number for x. That means you're finished. 4x plus y equals 5. Answer to the practice problem is simply 3x plus y equals 1. Answer on the bonus should be 0. Bonus 2. The answer to the bonus should be 8x. Practice number 2. Answer to the practice is to start by moving 4x to the left and making it negative 4x. And then change the sign of everything to get 4x minus y equals 6. Answer to the bonus should be x minus y. Here is another bonus. Answer to the bonus is 6x plus 2y. The winning numbers are 3, 6, and 10. Example 3. We want to change y equals 3/4 x plus 2 into standard form. Ax plus by equals c. In order to do that, you must move the x term to the left and change the sign. That would be a negative 3/4 x plus y equals 2. As part of standard form, you cannot have a negative number on the a term. You also cannot have fractions in the standard form. So you must get rid of the negative sign. You can do that easily by just changing the sign of everything. And then get rid of the fraction of 3/4 by multiplying everything through there by 4. If I multiply all of this by 4, it cancels out this 4 here on the bottom of the x term. So you would just be left with 3x. And then multiply minus y by 4 to get minus 4y, and 4 by negative 2 to get negative 8. This, in standard form, is this. Example 4. y equals a negative 2/3 x minus 3. We want to change that to standard form, ax plus by equals c. Move this x term to the left and change the sign. 2/3 x plus y equals a negative 3. The a term is positive, so there's no need to change the sign of everything. But there is a fraction. To get rid of the fraction, multiply everything by 3. When you do that, it cancels out this 3 in the bottom of that fraction. You're left with 2. 2x plus 3 times y equals 3 times a negative 3. And there is your standard form. On the practice problem, you must move the x term to the left and change the sign. Then you have to change the sign of everything because of this. So it's 1/5 x minus y equals negative 2. And now multiply everything by 5, which means it cancels out there. You're left with 1x, which is simply x. And then multiply by 5 there to get minus 5y, and here to get negative 10. All right. Answer to the bonus is y. Answer is negative x minus y. Try this one. Y equals a negative 5/4 x minus 3. The answer to this practice should be 5x plus 4y equals negative 12. Okay. On the practice problem, you should have 3/2 x plus y equals 4 when you move the x term, and then multiply everything by 2 to cancel out with that 2 there. So you're left with 3x plus 2y equals 8. Answer on the bonus should be negative y.